Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to episode 25 of Captain of Industry. I played a little bit in between episodes to help with our situation here because we have found ourselves with a bit of an issue with our naphthalene being full, our light oil working its way up, as well as our fuel gas was full, and we're also running out of power. So what I've done is I've paused this whole setup here and migrated it over to here and made a second one so we've got more power. With that, we've also got we're running out of coal, right? So we're now building coal back up. Building it back up, we do have barely any coal, but I've also got some miners working down here to try and clear some of this rock from up above here to help out with all this rock that's down here. Now we've also taken a big chunk out of here and here as well, still slowly pushing it back. Also created a ramp here so we can run everything around here instead of all of our trucks having to go the long way around when they don't always necessarily need to. Also pushing all this back still, which is good. I haven't really done too much over here. Besides, I think we will see we've got a new train here. We've got ourselves a steam train. We did bring it back. And we've also put a lot of we put 4 carriages worth of wood on there, so they're going to be taking heaps of wood while this thing is running. Yeah, he's going to be on his way over. Hopefully that might help with a bit of our situation with wood, which we can see we've also got another train going for wood. We've got another train coming to pick up wood. We still got one more train parked up there, because as we can see here, we have barely any wood here whatsoever. But hopefully with this new train in here, our system should run pretty good. We can empty 2 carriages at a time. I'm just hoping he does fit on this line. It appears like he does, which is good. We can see all of our our carriages have been emptied. And he's out of there. So this guy's going to unload here as well. And this thing's going to be constantly full. As you can see, we're already taking wood straight out of it. And I believe that'd be getting taken over here for our shredders over here to make our wood chips, which then go into our boilers here. And the reason for that is I'm trying to stockpile as much coal as I can. That way we're not running out of coal at all, because it's becoming a bit of an issue for us. So hoping that this might hopefully help out with that. We're still sending out a lot of rock, still producing, well, we're still sorting a lot of rock out as well. Our iron levels looking good. Our copper is a little bit short. We do have a lot of trucks up here. Looks like they've got bits of stone in some of them. But obviously it's not deeming that we're running out to the point that we actually need it. If we have a look over here at our fuel situation, is that we're back to square one. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to pause this line here so it doesn't run any more into there. And we're going to... Actually, you know what? I might change this around a little bit. Let's just try Oh no, heavy oil's full again. Okay, so yeah, let's figure out how we're gonna do this. So they go up one high, so let's grab this here. And oh, I did not want you to connect up to there. Thank you kindly. And we'll run this straight over here, over the top. You know what? Yeah, you can run over the top there and then connect up to there. And then from there, let's get rid of these. We'll just quick gather those. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect these straight back up. And the same thing just here. Connect that back up so it runs straight into there. And then that's not going to work. Run that into there like so. And flip it around so it goes the other way. We're just going to run the naphthalene straight into there. We're going to burn some naphthalene now. Hopefully get these numbers down here. But I think before we burn that naphthalene we need diesel, so let's actually just put a so that line there is paused. Let's just pause this line here. And let's see, we'll quick build that one as well. You should see heavy oil flying straight down here. And we'll also head over here and burn some heavy oil as well with all of these. Hopefully get rid of some of that heavy oil so then all of these can get back to running again at full power. And build our fuel up. Now I also did, while we're transitioning, switch over and grab ourselves a loan. We haven't been paying this one off sadly, but I'm hoping that once we get it up and running again, we can start paying it off. We could also see we got 1,300 there, so let's just pay 1,000 straight off of it. Brings our number back down. We can now see that we're slowly building fuel again. And look at the unity we're producing now. I'm going to say that's because of the people. Our health is up pretty good. Electricity, household goods we could work on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost all of these just to build that medium oil up. And there we go. So if we can boost those, we can run a bit of a better system. We can hold 29,000 litres of crude oil now, which is good. But yeah, I'm hoping that that works out. But yeah. We also need to be building up more water, and I'm going to say we've stopped because our brine is full now. So we're just going to switch this system over here really quick. Just quick destroy that, and we'll grab ourselves a, what do we need? A pipe balancer. We'll chuck that, give it, probably go there. Yeah, we can go there, and then we can connect that straight up there like so, and that one can connect straight in there like so. Quick build all of this, and then what we're going to grab is two of our liquid dumps here. Place it back a little bit. We'll place two of those there, one there, and one for there. I think we have to select these recipes, which is not a problem. And we're going to say the priority out is going to be that side, and then the rest can go straight into here. And now we will see that we're starting to produce water again to build up this here, because we're currently manually delivering it over there, which I don't really want to do. How's this thing going? It's going alright. Yeah, I do want to get away from that coal and start using steam to do this. And once we have a look at our research, once we can unlock this one, we can actually use the low pressure steam to make water, which will then come straight off of our system here, straight into here. It doesn't make as much water, but it doesn't require us to do anything else, which is good. You can see we are definitely building up our fuel now, as well as our medium oil. So we got enough unity. Let's just boost all of those so we get some more fuel. Okay. When can we actually unlock the next storage size? Where'd we unlock this one? We unlocked this one. That's storage 2. There's storage 3 there, and there's storage 4. So we need to get the lab equipment level 3. It's not a problem. We can work it out slowly and steadily. We'll let this fuel gas build up. We're still building more heavy oil than what we're consuming it at. Why is this stopped? Because we're full on the light oil now. We're full on the light oil because we need to use the naphthalene. So let's change this around again. Until I can find a system that works for here, we're just going to have to constantly spin these around. Let's start burning that naphthalene up. We just have to wait for it to consume all the heavy oil here, and then we'll start producing it again. We have a look here. That is going back up, but our fuel should also be going back up as well. And I think our fuel station should be pretty full. So I'm going to say there's no fuel over here. It's about half. It's about half full. Interesting. Okay. See, our water's building up now, which is good. I have allowed vehicles to export and import out of here, so if they need water, they can just take it from here. Now let's go have a quick look at our coal level. Coal level is slowly building. Got a couple of trucks here that do have a lot of coal. See, we've hit stone here. I think it's because the coal's not really that that deep there. Oh, there we go. So there's a lot of coal there. There's even more layers there. So we just gotta clear off some of this stone here. Still pushing back there. We've still got our vehicles working here to clear out all of the dirt. We can have a look at our dirt mound. It's getting pretty big now. You can see all of our stone is also being used nicely. Okay, still going alright in this sand pit. I'm just thinking maybe we take perhaps we take 2 excavators away from there, 2 trucks away from there. I believe they should go and dump that straight over into that bin. I think they did. And let's add those 2 vehicles here. We probably don't need to add any more trucks. Let's leave the trucks there. And now we're at max vehicles, but let's just have a quick look here at our pickups. So we have 41 all up. Let's turn all of those into our trucks. Let's say the default. Let's get that started. We also have rubber beam built over here now. I've mostly scrapped all of this. In fact, we'll scrap that there now, and we can also scrap all of this stuff here since we don't need it anymore. We're not using it in any way. It can all be broken down. Even that sour water there, all the way to there. What else we got? We got pipes under here as well. Some more pipes there. They can go. That one can go. Keep the air separator here for now. Actually, we don't need the air separator thinking about it because we're not making any ammonia over here anymore. So let's get rid of that. We can also get rid of this line for the ammonia, and we can also get rid of even all of this stuff here. That there can be taken away. That can be taken away. Yeah, in fact, all of this can be taken away. We're not going to be using it anymore. But we do need water over here, so let's just quickly build ourselves actually, you know what? We could pinch straight off this line here. Run it straight across the top of this. Even run it next to it. And we could probably run it straight across and down into there like so. Got the pipe there that can go. We can take this away, including that. See, we're making the sulfur again now. Or the acid, sorry. So we're making that again. Okay. So our light oil is really full. producing 24 naphthalene. We burned 54. I still don't know how we're not really consuming it. Well, we're definitely consuming it. You know what? Let's change this around. So that's 1 to 6. Let's make this 7. Make this one 8. 9. 10. Make that 11 and make this one 12. So that way we don't need to run that if we don't need to. And we don't seem to really be needing to run it. We seem to be running off the one just fine, so that's perfectly fine. Alright, there. See our light oil's going, our medium oil's going down now. Our fuel is slowly going up. And I think we're actually paying off the loan again now. Most of it. Should be set as a priority 1, so we should have trucks heading over to deliver it. Not yet. Oh, here we go, we got some trucks here. Now heading over to start dropping it off. Okay, and you've stopped because you're full on the heavy oil again. Oh man. So I might make this a split system here. Let's just do that real quick, and let's grab this here, and let's run a pipe from here. What are we doing? We're running from the top there. So let's go down one and run it underneath here. I don't want you to connect up at all. You did too. Do not connect up, I said. Okay. And we're just going to connect that up to there. Like so. So that way we're burning heavy oil. Okay, and because that line is paused, let's just unpause that line. Because that bottom line should be paused, which it is. You can see that heavy oil's running across now. You can see all of our machines are working again. How are these going? These things seem to be surviving. None of them seem to really be backed up at all, which is a good sign. The water is almost full. That's why I set up this system, so all the water here will automatically go straight in before any other water does. I don't know why these are currently running when there's not really any need for it. Interesting. See, they're really spinning though. Can also see that we are slowly consuming that heavy oil there. I don't think any of our systems backed up on the heavy oil, which is not, which is good. See that we're almost full on our sulfur here. So it might even be a good time just to even make a second one of these. Just to help consume that naphthalene. Now, have a look at diesel. So we can make it with fuel gas and oxygen. I think that might be a good idea for us. Instead of worrying about trying to burn it all, let's change that and turn it into fuel. So not really building much fuel. Who is trying to access that? Oh, you guys have trapped yourself. I see. That's not very good. Let's just recover that vehicle and recover that vehicle as well. He can head back over there. Now, once we do dig this pit out, we will be, using it in other places. Let's just quick remove that. We'll quick remove that. Quick remove that, and we'll also quick remove that just so they can destroy those. That will be most certainly added to the list. We can see we've still got 30 days before our loan payment comes out. You can see here we got a lot of fuel sitting about, and we might even just pay that. So we only have 779 to repay. We'll try and get our trade reputation back up by just paying it off. Okay, let's get this cracking unit in place here. Oh, I haven't checked in a bit. Our ammonia, which is full. Luckily we got quite a bit of storage there, so that's not a problem, but we can use ammonia to make hydrogen. Ooh. With naphthalene, we can make hang on a sec. So we can turn naphthalene with mixed naphthalene with hydrogen gives us fuel plus fuel gas, which then we can use the fuel gas to turn into fuel gas mixed with oxygen will then also turn into fuel. Alright, let's just chuck some of these down, shall we? Okay, so by the looks of it, things come in here and they go out the other side. So let's place them side by side there. We'll feed those with that and go here. So they need 18, so I think we're going to need 2 of our... We can make hydrogen that way too. Let's not jump ahead. We can get very carried away in this sometimes. Oxygen, there it is, air separator. We get 36, so we only need 1 of these and we can even boost it if we need to. We'll just chuck this in, give it 1 more space there. Get this truck to head over here. Yeah, you're stuck. We'll quick build just all of this really quick. We'll then build the smokestack for the nitrogen. Then we'll grab our oxygen, run it all the way up. Yeah, we can run it to there, and then we can run it straight in like that. This one can connect up like that. And we'll quick build all of that. You should see here the oxygen would now be flowing in there, which it is. And now we've got more fuel as well as more water. So let's have a look. We got a water line here. But before we do it, let's just connect up our fuel first. So the way we're going to do that is we'll run it straight up. Straight along the top of this line here. And we'll get it to connect straight up to there. And then for this side here, we'll just connect that up there like so. Okay, now for the water. So that's our fuel sorted, now it's our water. So, let's just run a pipe along the top here. We'll actually go one out so we can get over the top of all this. Jump over that, and you know what, yeah, you can go under there. Connect you up like so. We'll quick build you as well. And we can run it like that, and this one here can run like that. Nice. Okay. Quick build those ones as well. Appears that we got a vehicle that can't get anywhere. I don't know where he's trying to go, but yeah. That is fine. So how much fuel gas? We got 12, 24, 36, 48. 48. Yeah, so we should be fine with that. Heavy oil is still really full. Let's in fact just boost these for now. Just so we still have some sort of fuel going in. Already paid that loan period off. We're definitely running out of fuel again. Because now we're also running out of oxygen, so let's boost that. Fuel gas is going down, our fuel is going up. Okay, we have so much light oil. Don't really have the room to be able to boost anything. Hmm. Um. Yeah, I can't get those to run any faster than what they're running. But what we can do is we can definitely consume more power. Household goods. What do these need? So they need glass, steel, and wood. You got glass here. You got the steel coming in from, well, we have no steel at all. That is because I did pause this line here, so let's just unpause that line. Because we've got no steel whatsoever, and we'd be using the iron at the moment to build half of these things, I'd say, yeah. That's why I set up that whole balance system there to help out with that if it were to happen. So that way we do have the backup to make all of these recipes still. There we go, we can see everything's just starting to kick back into gear now. But we've almost got no coal again. Oh, you guys have stopped mining, that's why. Clear that out. I'm going to say just push that whole wall back as well. Even go back another one. So yeah, we're back to having no coal again. Which isn't good, but we'll get the job done. There's our steam train. How long that is? It's almost half the yard. Interesting. Okay, so we've got iron here. Let's grab ourselves a, do we have rock headed over here? No, so let's grab that rock real quick. And connect it up there. We'll say rock. We'll quick build that onto there. See some vehicles already starting to bring some rock over. I'm going to go back to pausing. Actually, what one is that? That's that one there, and if I look correctly, J is the next one. So let's just clear that from there. There we go. There's no more rock coming out of that one. We're just going to completely dismantle this whole conveyor system here. Once all that rock leaves, there we go. And we're also going to dismantle all this once it's finished. There we go. That can be broken down. We even just use a little bit of Unity for these, just to get rid of it. We need to keep this line running because this is what's constantly filling up our area here. You know what, we could just... We could just fill this whole area in with dirt. That won't hurt at all. Actually, how much dirt do we have? We have a bit of dirt sitting in here. You can see our coal's back to being full again. So let them keep mining that out. There should still be enough room for them to travel down here. In fact, we'll even just add another spot just here. And then what we're going to do is, how far does this coal come back? It pushes back a little bit. Let's, in fact, just push all of this back here. Push it back to about there. It's sort of in line. And now these guys can't get out until he clears this up for us. So I don't think he can actually, let's have a look. Yeah, there's no actual path there for him. So once he clears this all up for us, we'll have that path arranged again. See, all of our trucks are pretty well full of coal again. And our rock situation. You can see trucks grabbing rock and filling up here for us. You can see our trains heading over, and it's also filling up our rock here. Now, I'm just thinking if this is all export here. So if we were to just, oh, I didn't really want to knock that out. So can we just cancel that deconstruction real quick? How far can we go? We can go to there. Okay. Let's just have a look and see if we can even place one of those crossings down. We can't place a large one, but can we place a small one? We absolutely, that's what I need there, I think. Yeah. We can place that down there. That creates the access there for them to still get through. What's going on here? Train station unload modules have no products assigned. That is fine. We'll also do the same thing just here. We'll even clear that off. That doesn't matter. And we can chuck that in there. Grab our track to line up to there. And we'll just build our small level crossing just in here. So they can have access to all this stuff here. And the whole reason I've done that is because we're going to start dumping that dirt. All that rock. That rock over here. Should even make something for here so they can at least chop out some of these trees. You know what, leave the trees, they're fine. Adds a bit of likeness to this place, I guess. And then on this path here, we can add ourselves a large one here. And we can chuck that in there. Connect that up. Build the large crossing here. And the same thing on the other side. Quick build all of that there. Nice, okay. So now our vehicles can get access to in here and in here. There goes our train. Going to go and load up some more logs. So he's going to pick up 920 logs. How much does these take? They take, I wonder, per carriage. So per carriage they take, yeah, okay. See, this thing's almost transported 9,000 cargo already, which is a stack. Let's create a new train here. We'll make we'll make another steam locomotive here. And we'll also put 4. We go 4, do we go more? Let's go 2 more on there. It's too long, so yeah, let's just go to 4. It's going to cost 88. We don't have the steel and we don't have the vehicle parts, so it's just going to take a little bit of time to do. What are they doing? They're all moving around. We can see we've accessed a bit of coal there. We could see some of our trucks here with that coal. You can see they've got access to down here again now. So they're going back to clearing that out. So we're backed up on coal. Pretty much backed up on everything besides the copper just yet. Sand is pretty full. We do have a lot of sand sitting in here as well. Yeah, that's good. I like that a lot. How are we going over here? We are full of saplings again, so let's build another one here. And as a matter of fact, we might even... Oh, that is full. We've already got a big one over here. So we definitely do not need any more there. Let's just clear that out of the way. Okay, now... got a blueprint. Let's maybe make that. So... these are blueprints that I have got off. Well, some of them are mine, some of them are off the Captain of Industry official website they actually have, where you can upload your blueprints. You can also grab other people's blueprints and a lot of different things. That's where I did pick up this parking lot here, and a couple of different things. But yeah, they do have the official site, which is amazing. There's a lot of information in there, updates and all sorts of things. But what I'm after is... it's not this one, I don't think. No, it's not that one. Is it this one? I think it might be that one. We've also got a compact refinery we could use if we wanted to, which would help out with a few different things. That's not what I'm after. This is the one I'm after, the United Foundry. This one is huge, but it pretty much sorts out the whole thing for us here. So let's just see how big it's going to be. We could fit it here. Could definitely fit it here. But yeah, no, it is a very big build. Matter of fact, we might even just start dumping all that rock here. Just to start leveling this whole place out for us. It should be fine. We should see some of our trucks that were here doing nothing. No, they don't seem to be doing anything. Okay, so let's... yeah, okay, let's... What are we still waiting on? We're just waiting on those parts which are about to be done. There isn't too many left. And let's just quickly build that. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little system here, right? I'm going to create a couple of loose storage stations here. And if we go maybe one carriage, it's 2 carriages, 3 carriages. Oh, that's back to front anyway. Let's go along with this. So 2, 3, 4. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. And if we grab our thing here, our trains come out this way. Let's also... We're going to do this a bit differently. We're going to set up a bridge over here for them. We can make that 12%. I'll make it 12%. And then we'll kick it back around this way to try and get... How's that? Is that lined up? Okay, so we need to come back a bit. And is that lined up now? No, that's still not lined up. Will line up. So let's just bring it back just a touch. Looks like if we were to build that, gives them a bit of a ramp underneath. So let's chuck that there, and we'll build our second track. We'll build a big loop here. We'll go straight up, and we'll run it back onto itself here. like so. Not enough Unity, so we've got to wait to build some of that back up, but I'm sure our vehicles are going to start heading over here to build that, which they are. These are all of our trucks that we didn't know about. So they're all dropping all of these parts off for us. Okay, so we can quickly build these up. We'll then also grab some unit storage here. In fact, we could just do this a bit easier by just doing that. And then we'll copy these to be unload, rock. Okay, so if we just destroy this to there, because that's a full circle, put in our train station here. Where is it there? Load that onto there, grab our track, and just fix that up. You can quick build that as well. Okay, that's set for rock. So let's just copy all of that and apply it to all of those. And it's saying that this is not connected to any part of the network, which we can definitely fix that up. And we need to fix up our directions here. There we go. So that's all in the one line now. That will fix itself up. Nice. Okay. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on rail parts. Okay, someone's just been dropped off. We can just quick build those. And we'll grab our station here and add all of... They don't need to be all added onto there. So we can hold 19,020. Not 19,020. I think we got to set these as rock as well. Let's see how much. Oh, 13,920 now. If we come back to our network here, and if we add a station, we can add that one onto there. We're probably going to see that once we send this train out to our network 1, there you go, he's off. He's going straight over to pick up that rock. Because we have so much of it sitting here. And there goes our beautiful steam train. Look at how quick that's going down. Look how quick this is actually going to fill back up. What have you got? Have you got anything? You've got dirt as well. Cool, so we are pushing that back. See, we're definitely flattening out this mountain here, which gives us clear access to this iron ore here. These guys seem to have stopped. keep switching around, but looks like we've made access to... Not quite. We haven't quite made access to that yet. But we're not far away from doing it. See, our coal level is full, our iron level is still full, our copper's now full, our rock is slowly going down, our dirt is pretty full. We can see our dirt pile's still getting bigger. A little bit more. Let's have a look over here real quick. Okay, so still have a massive build-up of naphthalene here. Not making any more rubber. These are still running though. That'd be because I'm burning the naphthalene, excess naphthalene. That line seems to be full though. See our heavy oils now, they're at that point. Our ammonia. Right, so this is what we're going to do now for our ammonia. We're going to grab I'm pretty sure it's in here, isn't it? Not here, in water, the electrolyzer. So we're going to turn ammonia into nitrogen and hydrogen, which we don't need nitrogen, we're just going to get rid of that. We get 9 there. Yeah, okay, let's do that real quick. Where was that in? Water. So we're going to place... We'll place 4 of them. What do they require? They require level 3s, which we have 4,000 pretty much of each. And let's quick build those. We'll select a recipe for one of them and apply that to all of those. And then we'll just run our line straight across here like so. Okay, we can see we're starting to strip the sour water back down. And these are now full, so we're going to create a massive hydrogen setup here. I'll try and line these up as best we can. We can go that one into there, that one there, and we can go this one something like that. That's fine. And then we'll grab our smokestacks here. They do 60 a second. How much do these put out? 24. And we can't actually boost these, so we won't need to worry about upgrading any of our smoke system. Anyway, we can quick build that and that. Should see our ammonia starting to go down now. Not quite yet. Still got systems here that are full. Still a lot of ammonia there. See, our hydrogen's definitely going up now though. And what we're going to do is with that naphthalene, there we go, so we can use steam. Now, we can actually unboost these now. We don't need to have those boosted. We can also unboost that one. What? That is a weird piston there. It's running again? Yeah, so it just literally runs. That is weird. Interesting, it just rotates. Unless that's a motor of some sort to rotate this. I don't really know exactly what that is. We do have that sorted. Get rid of that. I don't know why that's up there. Let's assign that to be mined as well, because that's bound to happen as he knocks down that path there. Looks like we've now got access into here, so our trucks are starting to use it again. There's our dirt pile. Still got a bit of room on here. See, we're clearing out. You have got yourself stuck. Ah, no. Why do you do that? I need to get rid of that. Wait. Oh, that's that area. What area is this assigned to then? Oh, that's this one. Interesting. Let's get rid of that. And we'll send it all the way up to here. We can extend that one out as well. We'll start getting him to throw the stone down here. And just to help out if vehicles get stuck, we'll just place that ramp there so they can at least get back. Okay, nice. So they're still working. Our steel level is slowly building as well. See, we're still working on here. Well, you're trying to get that. But you obviously can't get that because where you are, you're stuck. Oh, did I just scrap that? I mean recover. Don't scrap it. Just recover that. There you go. Now you can get there. This thing is still really full. Just thinking. Right, so if we have a look, we've got all this free space here and here. And once I start getting iron ore sent over here, some vehicles bring a lot of stone over here at the moment. You can see our storage is almost full here. So there goes our steam train again. And there he goes. Isn't that just cool? And off he goes. Eventually I do want to make bigger trains than this. This is just to start us off for now. It is heaps quicker and way more efficient to have a train running stuff over to this other island. We just don't have enough space to get more of it here to be able to do that. Yeah, he's currently running at 90k an hour. But yeah, that is amazing. I love how they've done it and how they've designed it. It looks really cool. Now, it is a pretty sharp turn for him, so he does have to slow down for that. Even the way all the wheels actually have pivots. Amazing design for it. Anyway, I'll speed time back up here. Get him to load up all of that stuff. Yeah, very nice. But anyway, I think we'll leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.